is that in situations like this, everyone becomes a counterterrorism expert, everyone becomes a border expert, everyone becomes a negiations and peace expert. In actual fact, very few people know what they're talking about. The reality is, I would argue, that if you lessen the blockade that happens around Gaza in terms of what is allowed to come in, what is not, Hamas would use the opportunity to bring in more weaponry. The fact is that Israel is doing what it regards as being its own interest. This isn't something that only right-wing governments do in Israel. Left-wing governments do as well. There is a very significant problem for Israel, and I don't doubt this, and I think Melanie Phillips in her piece doesn't doubt this, which is that since the foundation of the state and the attempt by all of its neighbours to annihilate it, its neighbours continued to try to annihilate it on a regular basis until they decided that they basically couldn't win by military means. So what they've decided to do is to attempt to win the PR war, is attempt to persuade the world that Israel is a uniquely disgusting state, uniquely commits war crimes, uniquely oppresses people, and that if they succeed in perpetuating that narrative, they can end Israel not by military means but by political means universally. Now that is exactly what is underway. That is why you hear people coming out of the woodwork claiming that Israel can basically, I support Israel's right to exist and I would like to see it live in peace, but I don't think it should do the following, or it shouldn't do this, it shouldn't do that. There's always a next thing it shouldn't do. But basically, what they are taking part in is a step-by-step process of stopping Israel being allowed to defend itself.